Hello everyone, fB here to bring you another edition of fB's weekly race. This is an endurance race that I host every Saturday, which lasts for about 1 hour on a track that's released just before the race goes live. The track used is a mixture of different styles that you find in stadiums such as tech, dirt, speed, obstacles, etc. No registration is needed to participate, simply join the server before starting time and you will be eligible to play. And we're seeing some warm-ups right now on this week's track, which is Enigma by MC Java. Before the race goes live, I also want to mention that I run a time attack competition on the most recently used map. To participate, upload your best replay of the map to Mania Exchange. The deadline is always set to 2 PM CET on Saturday. And we have a season going on. This season will now last for 2 months, and for this season that means 8 races with your 6 best results being counted. Top 15 will get points, the person getting the best lap receiving 5 bonus points. Top 3 will win some prize money based on contributions through Twitch and YouTube. And here are the current results. So we saw Tween winning last week, and with that goes up to 3rd place in the overall ranking. Ahead of him he got Spam at 2nd and Hobbyfire, who's still in the lead after his 2 earlier wins. And lastly, if you want to find out more information about this race, that can be found below the stream or VOD. Alright, so we will start in about 1 minute. Let's see who are playing this week. We have the current leader of the season, Hobbyflyer, who will be playing again. Then we have 2nd place, Spam, also driving. And let's see if Tween is also playing. I did see him earlier at least. Yes, here he is. So we got top 3 driving, and besides them we got around 200 players starting, so that's pretty cool. And we will be starting at about 40 seconds. The amount of laps will be 23 this time. It will take about 45 minutes for 1st place to finish. After that, a 10-minute timer will start for everyone else to finish. This map is a bit shorter, so that's why the amount of laps is a bit higher. Alright, we are about to start in 13 seconds. Good luck, have funs are starting to be posted. We'll see if Hobbyflyer can keep his 1st place in the season after this race as well. He will have to do well, I think. He did play last week as well, but chose to not finish the race, so we'll see what he will do this time. Alright, time to disable the chat. Good luck and fun, and sorry about the delay. We had some problems before the race started with the server. I accidentally added the wrong settings, so I had to restart the server, and yeah, that caused a bit of a delay. But should be good now, I hope. We are about to start. It's gonna be 201 players starting the race, and we follow Hobbyflyer through the 1st lap. This map, Enigma, made by MC Java, and we start with a bit of an obstacle part here. At this part you have to slow down a bit. Hobbyflyer does it well. Then we have an inside part, a couple of tricky turns, and then we have this U-turn as well. Can be a bit tricky going up on the half pipe, but Hobbyflyer does it well. Entering the small speed section, first a loop, and then we will see a wall ride followed by another loop. Hobbyflyer is up to a pretty good start. He's at 2nd place, only behind Yannex in the lead. Yannex, who I believe took 4th place last week, if I'm not mistaken. And then we enter a small dirt part. Dido will pass Hobbyflyer. And here is the stretch of the week, and I actually like this stretch quite a lot. It's a long stretch, which I think is good. Gives people a chance to rest. And we saw Hobbyflyer doing some zigzag movements over the dirt. I'm not sure if that's actually faster. I know it's faster on the grass, but I did not know it would be faster on dirt as well. So Hobbyflyer is now up in the lead. It's up to a very good start. So go through a couple of tech turns. It's important to keep your drift for a long time in a couple of these turns. Can be tricky. soon we will enter the next lap. So here's the last couple of turns. Small obstacle again. Also here in the finish. And that's gonna be the first lap. Harvey Flyer in the lead. We got Yannex at second place. Revolution at third. Massa at fourth. Link. I see disconnected. That's very unfortunate in that case. Let's see here. Tween is at fifth instead. We got Raggle at sixth. Tona at seventh. Sixth now. Raggle at seventh. Wally at eighth. Saber at ninth. Spam at 10th. Toto at 11th. Yoshi at 12th. 11th now. Kaori at 13th. Shark at 14th. And Mel at 15th. So top 15 will receive points in the season. And Yannex has now taken over first place again from Harvey Flyer, who's not far behind. Oh, Harvey Flyer is gonna hit the edge of the transition to dirt, and with that it's gonna lose a couple of positions. It's down to fifth. Let's see if I can move this a bit so it's not in the way. I find it hard to find a good place for this thing. Maybe that's better. But Harvey Flyer recovers quickly, and suddenly he's back up to second place. Did not really lose too much time with that. Seems to have figured out his track. Revolution still in the podium. I'm gonna bring up the season ranking here, which I forgot to do since I was kind of stressed. Let's see here. Revolution got any points so far? As it takes forever to load the Google spreadsheet. No, he's not in the top 15. And it seems like he's not been in the top 15 so far in any of the... No, wait, he was 13th place in the second race. So he's looking to get some more points. It's very close between top 3. Harvey Flyer is gonna hit the wall. That will allow Yannex to pass him. Meanwhile, Revolution losing some speed, and Wally will go up to third place. We also got Tona popping up, and Tween, who of course took home the win last week and is third place. And yeah, this season is far from over. It's very, very close, and a lot of races remain. So we'll see who's gonna be the overall winner. Of course, top 3 will win some prize money. First place will get 20 euro. Second place will get 10, and third place will get 5 euro. So we see Yannex in the lead, just ahead of Harvey Flyer, who continues to do that zigzag movement. And okay, wow, it's changed from Tween for some reason. But Tween is at 4th place. Oh, and Yannex goes a bit too wide, flips the wall, and he will drop down to 4th place. Wally just ahead of him. So we got a close start. Of course, this map is short and it's also pretty easy, so it's pretty obvious it's gonna be close. You see Raggle and Spam advancing, and also Saber took 3rd place in the first race. And we got Shorty driving, who took 2nd place in the second race. And he's at see here, he's at 7th place in total right now. Roa currently got the fastest time, 1 minute 49 seconds 95 hundredths. That's a very fast time, a bit faster than I thought. So I guess this race will probably be a bit shorter, but I guess that's fine considering we had a delay of about 7 to 8 minutes. So the race will probably take maybe about 40 minutes for first place to finish. We'll see. Currently following Shorty at 4th place. You got Revolution, Tween, and Harvey Flyer ahead of him. But it's still only 10 seconds between 1st and 22nd place. So it's a really close race. We're into lap 4. Harvey Flyer with a small lead, about 2 seconds ahead of Tween at 2nd place. Can follow him through this lap. good speed out of the dirt turn. Yeah, does these tech turns. Good so far. And yeah, it seems like, as usual, some people have lag problems. It's unfortunate, but yeah, not much I can do about it, sadly. I really wish that wasn't a problem, but yeah, it seems like it's always going to be a problem. What can you do? Anyways, fB's with a good time in that lap, 1:49.96, only behind Roa. So he's up to a really good start, and he's almost 4 seconds ahead of Tween now. He did not have as good of a lap. So yeah, will we see fB's winning for the 3rd time? Let's see if I forgot to disable the horns, which I did. So yeah, will fB's continue to extend his lead? Win for the 3rd time. With that, of course, extending his lead in the total as well. He's up to 85 points. Spam at 81, who I guess is not driving anymore, so he's not going to get any points this week, and then Tween at 70. But of course, your 6 best results will count, so it's not like if you won't get any points in one race, you still wouldn't be able to win. Tween actually gaining a bit of time now on fB's, a couple of tenths at least. And Shorty is 2 seconds behind Tween, as you can see in the car widget in the upper left corner. If it's red, it means they are losing time. If it's green, it means they are gaining time. Oh, and fB's taking over the best lap, 1:49.81. So currently fB's with the double, which he took the first race as well. So of course the best lap will give you 5 bonus points, which can prove to be very important. But I'm pretty sure fB's will not get to keep this record for the whole duration of the race. He might have it in the end, but it's definitely gonna change author. So we do have some distances now. It's 19 seconds between 1st and 22nd place. Roa is at 6th place. It's together with Revolution, Wally, and Yannex. Also Shark is close by. There's a lot of players here who are close to each other. Also Yoshi and Saber. Also Raggle and Marseille 9 took 3rd in the 2nd race, is at 4th place in the overall standings. Massa has dropped down to 13th place. Dex at 14th, and then we got Tona at 15th. We can continue this list. We got Dido at 16th, Silver at 17th, Black at 18th, Kubai at 19th, Hezzy at 20th, Toto at 21st, Shadi at 22nd, Nymph at 23rd, Symbiose at 24th, Monster at 25th, Sad at 26th, Sirs at 27th, Banana at 28th. Meanwhile, fB's with another improvement, 1:49.47. We got Sky at 29th, Vince at 30th, and I guess I should stop there, otherwise it's gonna take a while going through all the names. But yeah, fB's now 6 seconds ahead of Tween. He has figured out this track very quickly. Wally has taken over the 2nd local record. He's also driving fast. He's up to 4th place now. We are into lap 7 already. Yeah, it's gonna be, I think, a bit of a shorter race, but that's okay. Player continues to do this zigzag movement. I guess it's faster, otherwise I don't see why he would do it. Here's Tween starting the stretch now, and then we got Shorty not too far behind. And actually, Shorty has dropped down, or perhaps these players have caught up to him a bit. Wally will now pass Revolution. And Yoshi is doing well. Saber 7th, Yannick's at 8th. All these players close to each other. But yeah, Outlier definitely driving the fastest. Oh, will make a mistake here. So he will lose perhaps 1 to 2 seconds. Perhaps was trying to go for a very fast time, but risked it a bit too much. Yeah, Tween will gain a bit, but not that much. Not at all, actually. Still about 6 seconds behind. So, yeah, Outlier on his way to win this race. It's already so early, but oh, Shorty has gone up to 2nd place. Tween drops down. Let's follow this battle for a while. That of course means that Wally, Revolution, Yannick's, I guess those players are close as well. It's 2 seconds then down to Saber at 7th. See here in the stretch how far behind Wally is. He is gaining time on Tween, doing the zigzag movement and passing, so I believe that is actually faster. I thought it was only faster on the grass. I had no idea it was actually a good thing to do on dirt. And Tween, not knowing that, always losing time on each lap, since he's only going straight. He's down to 4th place now, and perhaps soon down to 5th. And we got Yannick's, of course, 6th place, and then it's a bit of a bigger gap down to Saber, but he is still definitely in the race. He can still reach the podium. Massa close by. He's up to 8th now. Marseille 9 at 9th. Broa, who took 2nd place last week and also took home the best lap, is at 10th. Yoshi has dropped down to 11th. We have Tona at 12th, Dex at 13th, Silver at 14th, and then Raggle at 15th. So it's going to be interesting to see how this race will develop, but right now it does seem like Outlier is on his way to win again for the 3rd time. He's now 7 seconds ahead of Shorty, which is quite a lot. You can afford a couple of smaller mistakes and would still have a comfortable lead. Ooh, it's very close between Wally and Shorty for 2nd place. See here, has Wally taken any points so far in the season? No, doesn't look like it. Of course, in history, Wally has won the race 3 times, been on the podium 7 times. It's not close to Shorty though, who's been on the podium 15 times, only behind Sand. Sand is still he got 3 more podium positions than Shorty, and the Sand has not played in the race for quite a while. This is neck and neck between Wally and Shorty. As they will soon enter lap 10. Shorty with a no drift will allow Wally to build up a lead. Oh, but then Wally hit the wall just as he was going to enter the next lap, and then all of a sudden we got Shorty back to second place again. And of course that means that they are continuing to lose time on fB'Flyer, who's driving very stable and fast. He's now 9 seconds ahead. I wonder if fB'Flyer is doing something differently in the start, or in the last couple of turns before the start, because it seems like he's always gaining a lot of time there. And yes, he has improved his local record, 149.11 now. So fB'Flyer is looking mighty strong on this map. Okay, we will actually lose a second to Wally. Wally might be a bit stronger on this part of the map. Back to second place again ahead of Shorty. We got Tween at fourth. No, he drops down to 6th place all of a sudden. Must have made a mistake over the dirt. Of course, he's not doing that zigzag movement, so always losing some speed. Yannick and Revolution will pass him. Saber continues to lose time on fB'Flyer, but so is everyone. If you compare him to Wally, though, he's only a few seconds behind, so not again, not impossible for Saber to have another podium position. Yannick drops down. Yannick down to 8th place. Even Marius 89 will pass him. Roa is not too far behind either. fB'Flyer now through to the next lap. Let's have a quick overview. We still got 150 players driving in the race, over 200 started. fB'Flyer in the lead, Wally at 2nd, Shorty at 3rd, Revolution at 4th, Saber at 5th, Tween at 6th, Mars A9 at 7th, Yannick at 8th, Roa at 9th, Massa at 10th, Tona at 11th, Dex at 12th, Yoshi at 13th now, Silver at 14th, and Dito, the last player to get points, but he will be overtaken by a lot of players. Shadi now at 15th. Yeah, Dito falling down in the rankings a lot here, all of a sudden. Will this be the winner? As we are halfway through the race. He's back to 9 seconds ahead of Wally. And then Wally has again built up a lead ahead of Shorty. He's at 3rd. Alright, let's go through the list of players. See who else is driving this week. We got Fussy driving. He is not in the top 15. He's been in the top 15 in the first race, but he's not in the overall standing in the top 15. Right now he's at 25th, so he's outside of the players who will get points. See who else we have. We got Edward, who has been on the podium once. He's taking 3rd, I do remember, but now he's at 33rd. See who else we have. We got... Ooh, Can is at 52nd place. Can actually have gotten some points. He's at... see here, 9th place in total in the overall standing, but he's not gonna get any points this week. Will crash as well. He's gonna be far behind. See what else we have. We got Salmon for Saw at 66th, behind El Pocho and ahead of Nakaen. Then we have Potsor for Team Q, 86th place, behind Textile and ahead of Jumper. We have let's see, we got Fox at 98, behind Raz and ahead of Cookie. We got Asto at 113th place. He's lagging slightly, so let's change to someone else. DPL 96 is driving this week at 131st place, behind Euphoric Mate and ahead of Lux 2000. And then who is the current last player? It looks to be Kipser from Belgium at 143rd. So that's how many we got still playing in the race. Our current leader is fB's, and as I was going through the list of players, he's now extended his lead even further. He's almost 11 seconds ahead of Wally at second place. So unless something goes horribly wrong for fB's, who improves his local record again, 148.94. If nothing goes horribly wrong for fB's, he is going to be the winner because he's just at another level compared to everyone else. He's not gonna set a new record when it comes to how much of a lead he will have in the end. That's still going to be Sand, who 1 week was over 30 seconds ahead of second place, which was just insane. But 11 seconds is still quite a lot. And fB's, of course, he's not driving safe. As you see, he's improving his local record, but he can afford to take it safe now. The bad thing though is that he doesn't know how far ahead he is of Wally. Unfortunately, you can't see how far ahead of people you are. You can only see how far behind you are people if you're not having expansion on. But if he does have it on, you will see how far ahead he is. So yeah, not too interesting right now as to who's gonna win the race. And second place is still up in the air, but Wally is now 3 seconds ahead of Shorty. And you see, okay, Shorty is also doing the zigzag movements. But yeah, okay, I actually think now that it's probably not a good idea to have the stretch be on dirt, because it's supposed to be a place where people can rest. So that's something good to know for the future. It should not be a dirt stretch, because then people will do the zigzag movements. But yeah, anyways, Shorty is keeping that third place ahead of Revolution. He's only 1 second ahead though, as fB's improves his local record again. 148.86 this time. Yeah, there's just no one close to him keeping up the same pace. It's into lap 14 out of 23. Let's see who else we got. We got Raw up to 5th place now, so he seems to also keep an alright pace. And managing to climb the ladder. Massa at 6th, doing pretty good in this race. We got Saber at 7th. Tween has dropped down to 8th. Had a really good start to this race. Was in the lead even. Then kept top 3 for a long while, but now down to 8th place. Ahead of Yannex at 9th. Marseille 9, always doing well. Currently at 10th place. Tona at 11th. We got Dex at 12th. Yoshi at 13th. Toto at 14th, and Black at 15th. Oh, but that's a bad turn from Black, and he's still at 15th place. Shadi is not far behind though. I don't know what to follow here. It's, I guess, maybe Revolution, see if he can catch up to Shorty to get on the podium. He's never been on the podium before, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, but here comes Roa with a lot of speed, and Roa is gonna go up to 4th place. Will we see Roa getting on the podium for a 2nd week in a row? That could happen. Very nice turns here from Roa in the tech section. All of a sudden he's half a second ahead of Revolution, so that was great stuff. See how he does this ending. This might actually be a good time by Roa. Let's see. Shorty will improve his time. Good stuff. And Roa with a new local record, 148.84. I had a feeling that was a fast time. And of course, Roa did take the best lap last week. He's going for those bonus points. Alright, so now he will try to catch up to Shorty, but he's still 3 seconds behind him. I guess Revolution did lose quite a lot in that previous lap. Let's follow Roa through this lap, lap 15. fB's is not really extending his lead anymore over Wally. It's been about 11 seconds now for a while. Good dirt turns as well from Roa. Not doing the zigzag movements though, interesting. So despite that, he's still got the fastest time. I guess it doesn't really save you that much, but I think maybe a couple of tenths at most. I mean, it's quite impressive that Roa still got the fastest lap without doing that. And he is gaining time here on Shorty. Oh, and just as I say that, he makes a critical mistake. Very bad place to crash as well. He went down in speed a lot. It was an uphill part. Oh, he's gonna lose a lot with that. He's down to 6th place. Wow, he was so close to reaching Shorty and get on the podium, and then 100 of a second later he was down to 6th place. So that's too bad for Roy. He still got the best lap though. Yes, so he still got those points at least, and of course still in the top 15. But yeah, now he will try to. He will have to start over again. Actually, he's only about 3 seconds behind Shorty still. So I mean, it's not impossible. So Revolution up to 4th place again, and he is also close to Shorty. Oh, come on, that was a mistake, I think at least. He entered that turn incorrectly. I'll have to watch the replay though. Alright, here's the stretch again. Revolution also not going for the zigzag. Still behind Shorty, who's keeping that 3rd place, and Wally has kept his 2nd place for a long time, almost as long of time as Fire has kept his 1st place. Alright, here comes Flyer, soon entering lap 17 out of 23. Quite curious what his average is. I wonder if I can check it somehow. Let's see. Yes, I can. His average is 150.36, and as you can see, there's no one else who got 150 on average. No one is really close to him even. He got 150 once, but yeah, Flyer with the best average by far. That's why he's in the lead. Good time there from RCA9, 149.89. Yeah, I think Roa was definitely pushing it a lot, and maybe he was pushing it too far. If you want to call that a mistake or not, it's debatable, but yeah, I think he maybe didn't really have to push it that much. He was about to close in on Shorty. Wow, a lot of players all of a sudden gathered together with Flyer. He's gonna overtake them all in one sweep. And he is actually now 13 seconds ahead of Wally. Shorty still at 3rd place, but he cannot feel safe with that. Revolution on his heels. And then we do have Roa, who's starting over, but I wouldn't count him out. He of course got the best lap, so you can set some fast times. If you can do that a couple of laps in a row, then he's gonna be perhaps on the podium. But Flyer is gonna remove that best lap from Roa. 148.42 is the new local record. So Flyer back to having the double, which would be 45 points, and he's now 14 seconds ahead of Wally. Good time from Yannick as well, 1:49.62. Otherwise, gaining on Revolution. Oh, nice wall hit. We're going through the speed section. We are soon entering the last couple of laps. Can he get on the podium still? Still not, of course, doing the stretch. Oh no, he's doing the zigzag, never mind. You can see Shorty in front of Revolution. But about 1 second. So it's quite close between these three players. And Yannick's, I mean, he's still also in the race. He's at 6th place. Gaining time on Roa, at least in the previous checkpoint. It's not too far behind. Neither is Massa, who's 1 turn behind Yannick's. And then we do have a 3-second gap down to Marius 89. So really we got this top 7, Massa, Yannick's, Roa, Revolution and Shorty. They are fighting it off for 3rd place. 2nd place and 1st place are kind of already in the bag, with Wally improving his best time, 1:49.34. Also Massa with a good time, 1:48.95. But no one is driving as good as Hobbyflyer in the lead. I feel like I want to follow Roa, see if he can make another comeback. Looks like Massa has gone up to 6th place, passing Yannick's. This time we are not doing the zigzag movement. Interesting. He's less than 1 second behind Revolution now. Hobbyflyer will soon enter lap 20 out of 23. Gets a no drift, but it's not going to lose too much time with that. Now he's entering lap 20 out of 23. 15 seconds ahead of Wally. Continues to extend his lead for every lap. And we do have Shorty still at 3rd place, looking to get on the podium for the 16th time in total. Good time from Roa. Yeah, he is keeping a good pace. 1:48.83. Also Massa with another time under 1:49. We are going for this wall bounce again. I think he will gain some time with that on Revolution. Not too much though. But he's only 32 hundredths behind. If he can do another good lap, then he will, I think, be up to 4th place. Ooh, goes on the inside in the dirt. So he was up to 4th place for a moment. And then we have the stretch. Ooh, much better speed from Roa over the stretch, and he's up to 4th place. Once again, Roa will pass Revolution and is actually at the exact same spot as the first time. Let's see now if he can keep it together. Here's the place where he crashed last time. And he was so close to passing Shorty. Had he kept it together that time, then he would have been third for sure. Maybe even close to Wally for second place. You see Pessy improving his time, 1 foot up with 99. Ooh, great ending from Revolution. Alright, lap 21 now out of 23. Revolution will pass Roa in this tunnel part. Such a close battle between them. Good times from Massa again. He's now having the second local record, 148.70, but he's still behind the Hobby Flyer with quite a lot. So Hobby Flyer's best time is 148.42. That might be too hard to beat. We'll see if he's gonna get sniped there in the end. Of course, Hobby Flyer with such a big lead can afford to maybe risk it a bit more and try to improve his best time even more. Oh, and Shorty has dropped down to 4th place, and Revolution has gone up to 3rd. That's very interesting. Shorty had I believe he had a 2-second lead, but must have made some kind of fault. And now we have a trio of players, Revolution, Shorty and Roa, all trying to get to 3rd place. And good speed there from Roa is gonna pass Shorty, is now down to 5th place after having been on 3rd for so long. Still in the race, but definitely feels like he's losing time for each lap. Good ending though, and he's gonna pass Roa, maybe also Revolution. Not quite. Wow, this is very, very close. Bad landing from Revolution. Both Roa and Shorty will pass him, and Roa is up to 3rd place. Roa has gone up to 3rd place, and Revolution is down to 6th. He must have respawned, I'm pretty sure of it. Revolution is out of it, he's not gonna get on the podium. I don't think so, at least. And wow. Okay, no. Wait a minute. Okay, Massa is now at 5th place. Or 6th place. He was ahead of Revolution. He could also get on the podium still. He's made a nice comeback here in the end. So we have Roa, Shorty, Revolution and Massa. And a great battle for 3rd place. Wally most likely will take 2nd place. He's 10 seconds ahead of Shorty, who's now at 3rd. And then Hobby Flyer on his way to win the race for the 3rd time. And this is the 3rd time he wins in the season as well, so he's gonna have a good lead after this race. And of course also having the best lap. He's soon entering the last lap. Lap 23. Here we go. Last lap has begun. Hobby Flyer in the lead. Wally still gonna take a while before he also enters the last lap. Enters it now. And then now Revolution is at 3rd place. Wow, this is crazy close. I think all 4 players might be within 1 second now as they enter the last lap. We got Roa right now at 3rd, Revolution at 4th, Massa at 5th, and Shorty has dropped down to 6th place after having been 3rd. They are all within 1 turn. Roa still keeping that 3rd place. Good part there from Shorty. He will pass Massa. He's back to 6th place again. Let's see where Hobby Flyer is. He's soon entering the end. But we gotta follow this fight for 3rd place now. Oh, Roa is gonna crash in the dirt turn. Roa is gonna crash. He's down to 5th place, only ahead of Massa now. And we got Revolution at 3rd place. Let's take in Hobbyfire to the finish though. He's close to it. Hobbyfire will win the race for the 3rd time. And apparently Wally got the local record. I missed that. 148.29. That must have been recently. Yeah, it was. So Wally actually with the best lap. Sniping Hobbyflyer. I focused too much on the battle there, but Hobbyflyer will win the race at least and will get 40 points. And then we got Wally on his way to take 2nd and Habs going behind him. Revolution still at 3rd place. Massa has gone up to 4th. And Roy is out. He's 3 seconds behind. So this is going to be between Revolution, Massa and Shorty. Wally will take 2nd. Let's see now who's going to take 3rd. It's still Revolution who has it with 1 turn left. He loses his grip, but he will stay in front and take 3rd place, getting on the podium for the first time. Massa will take 4th, Shorty 5th. We got Raw at 6th. And then next up is Morris A9 taking 7th. Wow, that was very close between Revolution, Massa, Shorty and also Roa. Saber will take 8th, Dex 9th, Yannick's 10th. Tween drops down to 11th. Yoshi will take 12th. And then we have a gap down to Silver. So now we have a 10-minute timer. It's now down to 9 minutes for everyone else to finish the race. Silver will do so at 14th place, behind Vito. Okay, and then we got Hesse next up. No wait, Tona next up at 15th, so he will be the last player to get points. Hesse will take 16th. It's a good race from him. Mail will take 17th. Shadi will take 18th. Black will take 19th. Next up got Banana taking 20th. Firestorm 21st. Nymph 22nd. Sky 23rd. Spreadle Shaman will take 24th. Kaori finishes at 26th. Edward will pass him in the end. Super Papu will take 27th. Pepino will take 28th. Scotty 29th. Cappuccino will take 30th place. Just ahead of Kavi at 31st. And Tom at 32nd. We got Mix Mode at 33rd. Via Brain 34th. Monster 35th. Vince 36th. Next up is CS, also known as Cybershot, 37th. And then here's Chaos Hand with its Team Acer skin, will take 38th. Ahead of Marcel at 39th. We got Mentos at 40th. Kevin Strike 41st. Obasan 42nd. MTK 43rd. I believe he's driving for the first time. And next up is the Swedish player Racer for Team Q 45th. No, Harney, his teammate will pass him. We got Valu at 46th, Saper at 47th, Phelan at 48th, Sundra at 49th, Magic Man at 50th, Vertigo at 51st, Lime Green 30 at 52nd. We got Salmon at 53rd, Railgun 54th, Nakaen at 55th, Textile at 56th, Baus at 57th, El Pocho on the way to take 58th. No, Astro will pass in the end, so we have a close battle between these two players. With Astro now taking 58th, El Pocho will have to settle with 59th. We got Bimbia 60th place, Dodicap is 61st. And then next up is Snowman at 62nd. DJ will, from the looks of it, take 63rd. Ahead of Tangling Walnut, finishes at 64th. Then we got Berserk at 65th. Reesporg at 66th. Zuras at 67th. Can at 69th. Nix will pass him. G-Tax is closing in on the end. We got 6 minutes left on the clock. G-Tax takes 70th place. Then we got Cousin at 71st, QE at 72nd, Jumper. A couple of turns left to go. It's far ahead of Amisu. So we'll take 73rd. There's a Misu taking 74th. Ahead of Kripke is next up. We'll take 75th this week. And here's Fox. That's how you pronounce it. We'll take 76th. And then we got a, I believe a new player, Iklu from Finland. We have had over 1,000 players participating in the race. I could be wrong, but pretty sure Iklu is playing for the first time. Ice9 at 78. Krim at 79. Here is Cookie for S Gaming, finishing at 80th. Salvador 64, not 64th place this time, it's still good at 81st. Mr. Moo at 82nd. Raz at 83rd. Sharky 945. Also a newcomer to the race. Looks to take 84th. Although just ahead of 007 Franco or something like that. I don't know. It takes 85th. Banirek will take 86th. Lunik 87th. 4 seconds ahead of Dunst or Dunsty. Names can be hard. Lunik 87th. And then we got Dunsty at 88th. R ... exclamation point. We'll take 89th. And then we have some lag with Simplix. 3 minutes left on the clock. So we will have over 100 players, so it would be cool. Simplix will take 90th. And then it's gonna be a while before Kripke will finish. Let's see how many players we have still driving. Quite a lot, so if they all will reach the end, then we will have over 100 players, I believe. We'll see if that's gonna happen. Kripke 12 seconds ahead of Circuit Breaker. A couple of checkpoints behind. Kripke will take 91st. Here's Circuit Breaker. Going through the last couple of turns. And we'll take 92nd place. Anto is next up. 29 seconds ahead of Marquez. It's gonna be a while until the next player. Anto taking 93rd. There's Marquez. He's only 6 seconds ahead of Fluffy Mittens, who's having a close battle with Don't Care for 95th place. See how that's gonna end, but first let's take in Marquez. Will finish in the top 100, taking 94th. And Don't Care is now ahead of Fluffy Mittens with quite a lot, so a nice finish from Don't Care, who will take 95th. Next Fluffy Mittens taking 96th. Alright, so Tompa will finish, so will Darkside Cookie, and probably also the next player. We'll see here. It's 1 minute left on the clock. Tompa taking 97th. Darkside Cookie will also finish the race. Taking 98. And then we got, well, Emito maybe? Or 3M3 Toe. I don't know. But whatever the case, we'll take 99th. And Flober will be the 100th player, so we will have over 100 players finishing. That's cool. I'll see if Euphoric Mate can finish as well. He's on his last lap. 25 seconds left to go. I think that's gonna be too much. Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna save the replay. There we go. So Euphoric Mate, 10 seconds left, will not be able to finish the race. So let's summarize this one. Hobby Flyer took it home again, third time, and he is now topping the rankings with even more points. Wally took second place and also took the best lap, so he will be rewarded with 5 bonus points. And lastly, Revolution on the podium for the first time, had a really close battle with Masa, Shorty and Roa. So congrats to those 3 players, and yeah, thanks everyone for watching, thanks everyone for playing, see ya next Saturday.